Disclaimer for the video, I went through and counted and I said 98 ums. That's so many and it's so annoying and I'm really sorry, but please enjoy. Hi guys, so I'm back. It's been like almost 2 years. I finally decided today I have time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a look for you guys. I have a fan going right now because I always get so hot with these lights just like right here on me. But my plan is to do this yellow glittery gold just look for you. I really get summer vibes from it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm just gonna kind of do a step-by-step on how to do this, kind of just my version of it. But yeah, keep watching. All right, so starting out, I'm gonna be taking my usual Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade 5 Ivory, and I'm very light, so that is why. And I'm gonna put it all over my eyelids. I have a mirror right here, so I'm gonna be looking in it so you can kind of get this angle right here to look at my eye. So you don't really have to be like clean with it. I just kind of throw it on. Same with this eye right here. And some people like to do like one eye and then like, so you guys already see it and then do the other eye for you. But I don't know. For me, I'm gonna go with my normal routine and just do my normal stuff. After I'm done blending my two eyes, I do not set it with any powder because the pigment of the eyeshadows that I placed on my eyes will be better and more stronger. In my previous video, we kind of messed up. I accidentally did it in the slow-mo version, but so I already blended this eye out with Creamsicle by Jaclyn Hill, so I'm just going to show you guys how I do it with my other eye. This is just a black blending brush. The name is Worn Out. I got these like a year and a half ago off at Amazon, but they work pretty well for the price point. I've really been looking into getting the Morphe brushes because I've heard such good things about them, but anyways, I'm going to take that color right here. I'm going to dab a little bit off. And then I'm just gonna run this in the crease for you guys, okay? And also when blending these eyeshadows, I like to blend in windshield wiper motions, just kind of back and forth and very softly. Next, using the same brush, actually, I'm gonna be taking this bright yellow shade from the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm just gonna do the same exact thing, kind of just run it in the crease. This is a brighter yellow color, so it's gonna be kind of just a more intense and lighter shade. So that's kind of what I'm going for today. And then I'm gonna go back in with some more just to kind of brighten that up again. I wipe off the excess product and powder on the brush right here, and then I just use the brush to blend out the edges of my eyes very softly to get a fade. All right, and then next I'm gonna use the same brush. I grabbed all of these ones out because I was like, you know, I might use them, but honestly, this brush I just love so much. And especially since I'm not using a whole bunch of different colors, like if I were to be using, like going for a smoky eye, I'd use multiple different brushes just to get like the deeper corner, you know, kind of blend it out very well. But this already, I'm liking it a lot, so I don't like, there's not really any reason or necessity to use another brush in this instance. But I'm gonna go back with that Creamsicle, brush a little off, and then I'm just gonna deepen up the corner with it. This look isn't gonna be anything to where the crease is like very depthened and you have that kind of like dark to light effect, but obviously I have that right now just because I blended out the outer edge. But it's gonna be just an all color scheme, like just yellow look today. I blend this color to both my lids in the middle of my eye. Okay, so I realized something. I, for the life of me, cannot do cut creases on camera. Okay, I tried. This is what I got. I kind of like it. I need to blend this eye out. I blended some of the yellow around the edge, so I'm gonna do the same with this eye and show you guys. But I think it turned out okay. I've probably only done like 2 cut creases in my life, so I like this a lot actually. It looks a little better when I added the Creamsicle back into the corner right here, so I'm gonna do that for you guys right now. And just kind of blend it out like this, and then I'll move on to the next step and show you guys. And next step, on the same brush I used to cut my crease, which was this. It's the Isling Organics in the shade Brush 389, but I am going to be using the shade Obsessed that is in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Just kind of I'm gonna lightly put this right on the outer edge just to mix with that yellow that I cut the crease with, or blended into my cut crease. And then I think after I dab this on, I'm gonna do gold on my inner corners, or I might even, no. I'm gonna do my whole lid with this, and then on my inner corners, I think I'm gonna do gold. So we'll see how that looks. I placed this shade all over the concealer where I cut my crease on the lid. And then I am using this Meech and Mia. It's in the shade white. Yeah, just white, and it's a shadow, and it's very, let's see if you can see that. Very sparkly and very sheer. But I'm just gonna place that on top of what I just did with the Obsessed color from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I just love what it does to the eye. It just makes another little pop of sparkle. And then next I'm gonna do my base. That's gonna even be before I put that glitter on my inner corner. I'm gonna use the Base Tape Tarte. It's a very nice primer, double duty beauty is what it says on here. And it's hydrating primer. And this I really like. I got it in my Ipsy bag a couple months ago, and I just placed, you literally, a little goes a long way. If I have any left, oh, I just made a mess. I can use that though. Anyways though, a little goes a long way, so I just put a little bit here, kind of on my T-zone, really, just where I need it. Also, just a fact, you need to let your primer dry completely before applying any concealer or foundation. This will help it last longer. And then after my face feels dry, another reason why I love this primer is because it makes it very sticky, like the face and the base for underneath your foundation. And I believe that when the face, like the primer like this, gets sticky, it's very, very easy for the foundation to be more long lasting, and it just sticks onto your face actually. So today I'm gonna be using, this is again Maybelline. I love Maybelline because their brand is so affordable, along with how it's very high, like to me it's high, like it's better than some high-end brands. Like I've used foundations that are $40 and they last like they just wear off easily, and they don't work at all as well. And this is something that is what I think this was maybe $7, and I've had it for so long, and it lasts a long time. You don't have to use a lot because it's so full coverage. It blends out nicely and has just this beautiful just even tone. Like you'll see when I put it on. But anyway, so that's why I like Maybelline. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my face right now. This bottle is so gross and old, like I need to clean it. But anyways, so I'm just gonna spurt a little bit on here. I feel like with me, I do little pumps, but about 1.5 pumps will do my whole face. So I'll start with this half right here, and we'll see how that goes right there. And I have my beauty blender. This is the what is it called? Real Techniques, actually. I'm glad I remembered though. And I'm just gonna choose a side and then just go ahead and start blending this and buffing it into my skin. And I might need to use some more. This is my summer shade, so I hope it matches because I have not been out a lot this summer at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, do my other side, and then I'll be back with concealer. And this is what I got on with the foundation. So also, I didn't mention the shade. This is shade 112 Natural Ivory. And I was gonna add on to how I said I put 1.5 pumps on my face, and that covers the whole thing. That is minus. I don't really put a lot right here or my forehead or under my eyes. I do put a little bit, but I keep it very sheer because I do add concealer. And then I do put one line of concealer on my nose, as you're gonna see. So I do try and keep it light on my nose as well, because I also don't want to build up a lot of like foundation and concealer, because then it can separate, or just if I get very like at work I'll wear makeup, you know, and if I get really hot and sweaty, you know what I mean, like it just starts to get very oily around my nose. So, and that's also why I use powder. Powder helps with that a lot, and just keeping your foundation on and your concealer on all day. But also, yeah, what I was gonna say about the 1.5 pumps is my head. I have a big head and like a big face, and I feel like that just like, that's reasonable, you know what I mean? And usually sometimes I've seen videos where they have very small heads, very small faces, and 2 to 3 pumps is what they need, and it's like, wow. So I feel like in the long run with this, you're saving money because you're not having to use as much foundation, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm gonna go back with that same concealer I used to cut my crease, which is Maybelline shade 5 Ivory, and I'm gonna go ahead and place it underneath my eyes. I'm gonna use this mirror over here. So what I do is I just kind of give it a V shape. I'm gonna go back in. I'm running out of all my stuff. I need to, when I get paid, I'll probably go to the store and get it. I get all my stuff from Walmart because, I don't know, I just feel like Walmart has very fair prices and they have a lot of variety with shades, like how much makeup they have, the different brands, you know what I mean? And obviously like Fred Meyer's and stuff has it too, but they are more on the price point. So whenever my boyfriend lives in across the bridge on the other side of the river, and so whenever I'm on that side, I'll just go to Walmart and be like, hey, I need to get some makeup. So that's kind of how I work. But yeah, so these are the points I put it in, just like this. And I usually tend to do my eyes last. I put it on first and then I blend it out last because I like it to get a little like dry down a little bit and get a little thicker before I blend it out, because I feel like it makes it more what's the word, more coverage, I guess, if that even makes sense. But I'm gonna start blending this out right now, and then here I'm taking a wet beauty blender and I'm just dabbing it all over my face to just smooth out these this concealer that I've placed under the eyes, on my chin, the nose, and forehead until it is smooth and blended completely in with my foundation. Next step, I'm going to use Maybelline, sorry, I put powder in here, so it's the Maybelline Fit Me. It's the powder in the shade Fair 05, and this is a loose finishing powder. I've heard such great things about this. I've heard, like, this is also why I want to review this and show you guys what I think of it, because I've heard such great things. The Laura Mercier loose setting powder, I've heard that that is comparable to this. And that is a $40 powder. So this being a $5 powder, I feel like is much more worth it in my opinion, to just get something that's affordable. And especially if you're wearing makeup a lot and you go through it a lot, you know, I think that it's a smart choice to go that route. But anyways, this is an old beauty blender. This is my new one. With my old one, I used to bake because I feel like when you like put powder on your beauty blender, it turns, I don't know if you can see it, but it gets very like weird at the top, in my opinion. Actually, before, I'm taking a step too far right now. Before I bake, I'm just gonna use this big fluffy brush. It's a little wiggly, but I'm just gonna use that and set all over my face, and then I will go into baking. But before I bake, I'm going to contour, bronze, put some blush on, highlighter, and then I will, you know, carve out my jaw. So let's just get to going. I'm gonna put a little here. And in the spots that I want more highlighted, I am gonna put a little more powder, if that makes sense, rather than like here. And then I'll blend it down. Sorry for all the weird faces I'm making, but this is how it goes. I like that. And I do like to set around my nose, like in the corners like that. And then kind of just dab it on like that. And then I'm gonna dab it like this on my lips. And kind of suck my lips in, and then that kind of gets around my mouth area. And sets all that concealer and foundation I put. Then dump a little more out. I really like this powder. I'm just gonna look in the mirror. It smooths the skin so well. Like it kind of looks flawless, if I'm being honest. And it looks very natural in a way too. Go ahead and do my forehead. I'm gonna finish this up and then I will show you guys what I do to contour, bronze, and highlight and blush. I just realized in the past couple videos, like this was turned, like so you could see my wall. So I'm sorry guys, like there we go. But I hope this looks a little better, but just ignore it. Also I dyed my hair. I have to dye it back for work, but I really just like wanted something spunky and purple, and I really love it, honestly. Like I was gonna do my whole head, but then it didn't like attach to my head. It just kind of went on my tips, but I think it looks really cute. And my hair's a little darker, so yeah, but I like it. So moving on, I'm going to start with bronzing. So I have this brush. Oh, no, where are you? Oh, yeah, it's over here, sorry. This brush right here, it's e.l.f., very old brush, but I love this for bronzing. I just feel like it does the job so well. I put my bronzer somewhere up here. Yes, right here. And also this is from Ipsy. It doesn't have a label or anything on it, but I could find that out if you guys want. So just comment below if you want to figure out what this bronzer is. It works very well with light toned skin, which is what I have. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in my cheek area. I'll show you. I kind of go from right here, kind of, and carve my cheeks out like this. And yeah, so let's go like that. And you want to make sure to blend this out really well. However, if you don't get it perfect, don't worry about it, because we're going to be baking later and this will take care of any lines that you have not done to your standards. I just wanted to mention that I don't like shimmer bronzers just because I have a really oily face usually. So matte everything is pretty much what I use. So next, this is also another brush I got in Ipsy. I got a lot of these brushes in Ipsy and they work very well. This is what I use for contouring. It's the, oh gosh, sorry, I feel like I need glasses. It looks like an SL Miss Glam, but it's SL 441. So I'm guessing it is SL Miss Glam 41. But it's really cute. It has like these little jewels right here, and then the whole brush is sparkly itself, and it's pink like this. But this is also another bronzer I got in Ipsy. It says Take Home the Bronze, and so it's anti-orange bronzer, and I'm pretty sure the shade's Oliver. It says Oliver on both sides right here. So this just opens up and it's cute, just a cute little thing, and this works well with my type of skin as well, I would say so. And this, you're just gonna want to kind of bring it right in the middle of that cheekbone area right here. So I'm gonna try this out. And with the it does say bronzer. I use this as contour because it is more darker than my what I was using earlier, so that's why. But I'm just gonna go a little bit more down this way, and then I'm gonna blend it out. I feel like I just put too much on. Oops. I'm gonna use this the brush I was using earlier, and I'm just gonna kind of blend this out a little bit. After applying the contour to my cheeks, I tend to take the excess product, wipe it on my forehead, then I dip it in and do the sides of my nose, under my lip, and then right on the tip of my nose, kind of underneath. Of course, it's from Ipsy. It's the Chic blush brush. That's all it says on it. So I have this Ipsy, of course. I'm not sure what shade, but again, I can figure it out if you guys want to know. But I like this because it's very light. I just put a little bit on, then I kind of dust it off. I hit it on my mirror. I'm just gonna put that kind of on my cheeks, but I'll also mix it in with the contour and bronzer. I'm gonna dab it in again, hit it off, other side. I'm liking how that looks, and then now I will go into what do you call it, baking. So I'm just gonna take powder, same powder I was using right on this, and I just go up And then I just kind of pull it down like this. There we go. It's a little better going down like that. So I'm gonna do it on this side. And then I always double check, I'll look in the mirror now just to make sure that they're even, if that makes sense. Because I don't want one being higher up than the other. And I'll bring this one down as well. And yeah, so I'm gonna let this sit and then I will show you my highlight. I'm gonna use this Ofra highlighter in the shade Star Island. This I got in my Ipsy bag along with this brush, which is the Ipsy B36 tapered highlighting brush. So what I do is I just grab a little bit like this, and then right along my high cheekbone right here is where I'm just gonna lightly brush this on. My mom is talking, sorry. And look at that, very light, but it's so gorgeous. And then I'm just gonna kind of go in swirls like this to just blend it in so it's not a harsh line. I also apply the highlighter to the tip of my nose, the top of my nose, along my cupid's bow, and then right on the center of my cheek where I've applied the highlighter before, and then right on my brow bone as well with a smaller brush by e.l.f. So I'm going to use this flat brush. It's out of that same brand that I was using the big fluffy blending brush earlier, and I'm going to grab this NYX glitter primer right here, and then I have a NYX glitter right here in the shade is there a shade on it? GLI 08. So that's what the shade is. I'm just going to place a little bit of the glitter primer, if I can get it out. Oh, love it. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of that. Place it on this flat brush. And then just go ahead and dab that into my inner corners. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna use my finger, I think. I don't know, what do you guys think? For now, I'll leave it. I might take it up a little bit and go like right here. And that's what we got. So I'm gonna go ahead and place some yellow eyeshadow below, and then I'm gonna place a black Fenty Beauty liner, the fly liner, right a little bit on this right here, and I'm gonna do my brows off camera and do my lashes, and then I will show you guys the finished look, and I'll wipe this off as well. Okay, so I didn't do yellow, I did blue. I don't know, okay, I like it, but I don't, this glitter, I don't know, I just feel like it's too dark. Like if I had a light glitter, kind of like earlier how I was using that top kind of Mecca, whatever the glitter was, that light one, if I were to have a glitter, like a fine, like actual glitter to put in my inner corner, which my cousin has, Alyssa, I saw her wear it at work. That's why I was trying to like go for this look, because hers looks so cute, but my glitter is so dark that I just feel like it doesn't really highlight my inner corner, you know what I mean? It just kind of like, I don't know, but I hope you guys like this. Overall, I like it. I put lashes on. The blue I used was from the Gotham Hill palette. It's the shade Pool Party, and sorry, Jada, my bad. Jada is what I used. And then this glitter, or this lip gloss I used is so awesome. It's this right here. It's from Ulta, and it's just so, like, look at it. It's just cute, and it's kind of like, you know. But so I'm going to finish off my look. Hold on, my spray is right here with this, which is almost out. It's the Mario Badescu facial spray, and I just love putting this on afterwards just to kind of set my whole look. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray that right now. And it's so refreshing. Like, also, I need to get more of it. And then I literally use this to fan myself. I want to get a fan, but yeah. So anyways, I really had fun filming this look for you guys. I haven't filmed in forever, so it was fun, and I totally need to get back into doing it. But if you guys love this look, please give it a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I also want to show you guys the lashes I use. They're the Ardell Wispy lashes. I really like them. I usually use a Salon Beauty lash, like 614s, but I ran out of those, so today I used the Ardell Wispies, and I like them a lot. And then for bottom lash mascara, where are you? I use the It Superhero in Super Black mascara right on my bottom lashes. And then let's see, what else did I do? And then I told you guys I used the Fenty liner, but yeah, anyways, my brow product that I used was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown, and then I went over it with my Milani Brow Fix Kit in the darker shade right here. I just put that on top of my pomade to kind of make it a more intense, darker brow. As you can see, my hair is a little darker, so I just wanted to kind of darken it up to match with it. So anyways, I hope you guys like the look. Again, thank you for watching, and give it a thumbs up. See you guys next time.